video, I wanted to do a quick unboxing of another Integrity Toys doll. This is again from the Jem and the Holograms series that came out a few years ago. And this is the Kimber Benton doll. The packaging is exactly the same as the past two Integrity Toys dolls that I unboxed, which is this really pretty black, silver, pink packaging with a little bit about Jem and the Holograms on the back. The difference is that this doll has been unboxed before. I bought it used, and the previous owner had taken the doll out and displayed it, but still kept the packaging. So let's take a quick look inside. You can easily lift the lid up, and it reveals Kimber. Now she's already been unboxed, and her hair definitely needs some zhuzhing. And she also has this faint smell, just kind of like a closed up, needing to be aired out smell. And I definitely want to wash her hair. I'm not going to try washing her clothes. I think the clothes are just too delicate for that. And there's no staining or anything like that. It's just that is normally what I do when I buy a used doll, is I wash the doll and the clothes. But in this case, I'm not going to be washing the clothes. I'm just going to lay it out overnight to kind of air out. But setting the doll aside, when you open up this side, we get her accessories. So these are the accessories. She came with a doll stand, which is currently set to be under the arms, but you could convert it to a saddle stand with this piece. She comes with her keyboard, her keytar. She has this that can plug into her instrument and then to an amp, which of course doesn't come with an amp, and then a second pair of hands, the instructions, and certificate of authenticity. Now the doll has, of course, Kimber's signature red hair, like bright red hair. She has these small pink and silver earrings. Her face up is very pretty. It's different than the previous two Integrity dolls I had unboxed in this series. Of course, her 80s pink eyeshadow with like the blue mascara and eyeliner. And then her outfit is her signature outfit, and it includes this white kind of faux leather jacket. It's very fitted. It's got some faux pocket detail, this faux button in the front, but it's a hook and eye to keep it closed. Really like the stitching. As usual, all their clothing items very well made. It has some blue trim on the lapel. And then she's wearing some very 80s looking pants. They're kind of cropped. We've got this interesting print. We've got pockets, some pleating happening, somewhat high-waisted with this very 80s looking waistband. And they are also hook and eyed in the back. And let's take a closer look at her pink blouse. First off, in taking off the jacket, I just noticed these little white buttons on the cuff. And her blouse is a full blouse, long sleeve, this very ruffled collar. It's got hook and eye closure in the front, which I wish was more hidden. I think it's supposed to be more like that, so you can't really see the hook and eye. But it's got gathering at the wrists for a little ruffle detail, kind of a shimmery material. And then she is wearing these kind of lacy socks. These are her hot pink pumps. Shiny patent leather, well, patent faux leather. Really awesome looking as usual. I just want to do a quick comparison to pieces from Kimber's original outfit from the Hasbro doll released in the 80s. So you can see this is the Integrity Toys version of the jacket, and this is the original Hasbro Playline version. The jacket is actually kind of a felted white fuzzy material. Again, there's got this metallic sheen to the shirt, but there isn't a real shirt. This jacket is her top, and it would button in the front, and there was no shirt underneath. It was just the ruffled detail to imply that she was wearing a shirt. But the jacket did have a similar cut. And then these were her original pants, which matched the collar detail on the jacket. Kind of a light blue, shiny, metallic feel. And then this is comparison to the Integrity Toys pants. But you can see very similar waistband and this pleated gathering in the front. Just interesting how they restyled the doll for a more realistic but still 80s look inspired from the original fashion as it was depicted in the animated series. So now I'm going to wash her hair, and I'm going to do it just like I have before with my other Integrity Toys dolls. I'm going to try to avoid really getting her scalp wet. It's going to be difficult because she's got a lot of short layers, but I'll do my best. And I'll probably use a very gentle cleanser, maybe dish soap or maybe baby shampoo or something like that. I will not be applying any heat. I'm going to be using cool to cold water, and I'm going to be letting it air dry overnight. Now before I wash her hair, I'm going to give a close-up on the articulation of this doll, but normally I have shown it with their clothes on. The doll is now nude, warning. So obviously she has articulation at the neck. She has articulation at the shoulder and the elbow, as well as the wrist. And the hands are removable, so you can change them out. And then she has this articulation in her torso. And then we have her hip and knee. And that is the Integrity Toy articulation. So here she is the next day, and I put her all back together. Her hair definitely improved from the washing. I did use a baby shampoo, and again, I tried to only get the ends wet. Basically, I want to avoid getting water into the body because I have heard some stories of like, you think it's dry, but then you put the clothes back on and you find the clothes have become wet from leftover moisture inside the body. So I just want to make sure that that doesn't happen. But you can see back of her hair and the sides, and even though I did wash it, it still maintained the volume on top, which is obviously perfect for this doll. I redressed her. I'm still having problems with the hook and eyes on her shirt. They're still showing. I really don't like that, but other than that, I'm very happy with the doll. And just for a brief comparison, this is the original Hasbro release of Kimber from the 80s, from like 85, 86. And she's not in her original outfit, obviously. I redressed all of my vintage Jem dolls into either Barbie or Fresh doll outfits. The original clothing, the metallic fabric, can deteriorate over time, so I try to keep it in storage and not on the dolls. It's interesting now that I look, it looks like this vintage Kimber's hair has faded to kind of a pink, which I didn't really notice until I stood her next to the Integrity Toys doll. I do remember my original Kimber having a red color to her hair, not this pink hue. So either I'm misremembering or the hair has actually faded to a pink over time. But thank you for joining me for this very brief unboxing. I love this Kimber doll's face sculpt and face up. I think she's gorgeous. I love her hair. I do have these issues with the hook and eye on the blouse, but other than that, I think the outfit's great. If you want to see more photos, you can visit my Instagram. The link is below in the description.